Baker Mayfield would like to move on. He was not present for the start of voluntary workouts. Now, look, I thought that there was a chance Baker Mayfield's attitude was going to be, here I am, deal with me. But I've gotten the impression in recent days that he's going to be far more inclined to go along, to get the path that he wants, and not exit Cleveland with even more questions about how big of a pain in the butt he is. That he's going to comply, he's going to submit, because he needs his next team to feel good about him and not be concerned that they're going to get some of the same treatment the Browns have gotten. He needs to turn that new leaf if he wants to get that new contract either this year or next year from some new team somewhere in the NFL.
Yeah, well, agreed. It's like we talked about on Monday. That's why I didn't think he would make a kerfuffle or, have issues and just get all public and try to strong-arm the Browns in the situation, because there's a reputation out there. So he's got to be careful. Yes, he doesn't want to bring, more to his reputation to the table if he does go somewhere else. And, we know how that works. You make one little mistake and they go, oh, there's that guy that, we saw him do this in Cleveland. So it does seem like he's going to, step in line to a degree there, wait it out. We'll see where it goes. There's going to be options. He's going to have at least one team, I think, when it's all said and done, that's going to have a wanting for him. I do. So he should be able to be patient from that aspect. But, yeah, you just talk about the energy. I can't imagine the energy in that Cleveland building yesterday. I really can't. It must have been weird. Again, these are guys, yes, you talk to your friends and you text, but there's a lot of guys on a team you haven't seen either and that you didn't text. And I can just imagine the energy, the bump of energy from Deshaun Watson and everybody being like, oh, my gosh, there he is. Look, he's in the meeting room. Oh, and everybody excited for that. And then the, hey, what about Baker Mayfield and all the whispering that's going on behind the scenes and what the hell's going to go on there. It must have been a sight to see. I wish it was a day I wish I could have been a fly on a wall there in Cleveland.
Well, and there's going to be a lot of days like that until they get the Baker Mayfield situation resolved, and who knows when that's going to happen. We're 2 weeks away from the start of the draft, 2 weeks and 1 day. No, what am I talking about?
No.
I've completely lost track of time.
1 day.
The snow has put me in a time warp.
In draft
mode.
1
week and 1 day.
It's an honor and a privilege. Here we go. One of the best days of the year.
Honor and a privilege. Honor and a privilege. But regardless, Baker Mayfield could go before the draft, during the draft, after the draft. I think at this point, the more reasonable view is teams that are looking for a quarterback, who are truly looking for a quarterback and would be interested in Baker Mayfield, wait to see what happens round 1, round 2, and then maybe do that trade after you don't get the guy that maybe you think you want. The Panthers have emerged most recently as the team most likely to get Deshaun Watson, different week altogether. Again, back to wintertime. Baker Mayfield, but I've heard that the Panthers don't think enough of the crop of quarterbacks, and that's how they've warmed up to Baker Mayfield. But nothing's really happened the past couple of days. We'll continue to monitor all of that. One way or the other, this deal is going to get done. It's going to get done. It's just a question of where and when, how much money the Browns pay, how much money the new team pays, and what compensation the Browns get for him. There are some details left, but we know it's going to get done at this point.
Yeah, I think so, too. That's why I think Baker Mayfield can sit back and not have to be, a jerk or force his way here or anything like that. It seems Carolina, Seattle, one of the two. Maybe one of them does take a quarterback and it singles it down to one. But I just, it goes back to like a kind of a conversation we had early on. I think even at the combine and at that point, Mike, with Carolina, it's just Matt Rule, the whole crew, their butt, it's hot. The seat's hot. Are they really going to go down the route of rookie quarterback? I know it's dicey with Baker Mayfield too. I get that, but there's not a lot of great choices out there right now. So Baker Mayfield, at least they're going to be able to look at it and go, wait, he's played in the NFL. He's played a playoff game. We can sit here and watch film and watch stretches of games and go, he played really damn good. There is something, like we've talked about a lot, to his attitude and fire he brings to a team. Certainly has a little bit more of an advantage over Sam Darnold in that department. So I could see them going that way. And, like I've told you, I know I'm in the minority. Corral's the only guy that has the true play and talent of me to justify the top 15 pick. Malik Willis has the talent, but it's, like we've talked about, it's raw. Kenny Pickett, Again, it just seems like everybody's kind of came to the realization that it's good, but he was in college for 6 years. It's not wowing. And I would think Carolina's getting cold feet, especially at number 6 for taking a quarterback, Mike.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.